How long was your last relationship?
3 months, bro. My last relationship ended terribly. And this is the whole point of this interview. I would like the world to know and understand that I was in a relationship. I love this girl. I was so into her, man. I would have done anything for this girl, and she knows it. The sad thing was, I remember I had a seizure, passed out, like I woke up. I don't know what caused this or what happened. I remember 3 cops are surrounding me, and I started going nuts. And I tried to understand exactly what's going on. And I remember my girlfriend was just screaming, "I love you," constantly. And then next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital. And I don't know why. They released me, they discharged me. I came back home to her place because I was basically living with her. And I find this girl with her ex the same night I had a seizure, the same night I went to her place, and they were fucking. And seeing that made me realize that this is what the world's capable of. That destroyed me, bro. And it still fucked me up. And, you know, that's life. People are going through worse. Free Palestine. I just think that there are life problems here that are more psychological than it is a physical. And it can become physical if it's really deep to that person and they're hurt.
And how long ago did that occur?
That happened a year and 3 months ago, exactly.
Looking back on it now, how did that wreck and change your mental, give you an awakening to who you are today?
I would say that I've become more of a man to understand that this is pain that you got to embrace. If you don't embrace this, you are going to crush your future. You'll become someone that hates women when you shouldn't. You should love them, respect them, and cherish them. But I think that I would never find myself ever getting with someone that's showing me any sorts of patterns from the past.
Have you ever been a side chick before?
Before? I'm a side chick right now. Side chicks get better than the mains anyways.
Really? You think so?
I get all the benefits and I'm not tied down to them.
So how many times have you been a side chick?
I'm always a side chick. Like, I have my main man and I'm the side to a few other guys also.
Wait, so you have a main man?
Yeah.
And then you have side dudes and then you're also a side chick?
Yes.
So you think that side chick works out better than being the main chick? Or?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I always get better, like, by my side dudes. I feel like when you're a side chick to a guy, like, you know, if he's mad at his girlfriend, like, he'll take that out on you and even better, so.
Do you think that every girl should experience being a side chick at least once?
Yeah, for sure.
So you said that you have a main guy. Is he allowed to have a side girl?
Hell no. He's got to stay loyal to me.
So you'd be mad if he had one?
Yeah, of course. I'd break up with him.
Where y'all wanna go?
Wherever.
Y'all wanna go with me?
Yeah.
Yeah? All 3 of y'all?
Yeah.
Make it a party?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Let's do it. Sex party. Yes.
God,
Hey,
yo.
booty.
Wow, y'all trying to, y'all not wasting no time.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for being here for another one of my videos. Today's video, or rather tonight's video, we're going to be talking about why the women be cheating. And you don't want her to either pick you last or you to be her second or third choice. Does this apply to every single woman? No. But the higher your chances of not getting played, flayed, or heartbroken, make sure she has not settled on you. That's my first thing of advice to prevent the woman probably cheating on you.
Girls, don't ever marry your second choice. He is not the man you still think about at 2 a.m. Don't marry him. Every girl has that one guy, the one who ruined her for everybody else. You never get over him. You just learn to live without him. He set the standard. Every kiss after him feels weaker. Every I love you sounds quieter. You also compare silently every single day, even on your wedding day. You settle for safe because dangerous broke you once again, and you swore to yourself, never again. You'll say, I'm happy, while staring at the ceiling at night, wondering what he's doing right now. Your physical body will be in the bed next to your husband, but your soul will still be in that old car, that old motorcycle, the old apartment, the old version of you that felt alive. You'll teach your daughters to never settle while secretly knowing you did. One day you will see his name pop up or hear his favorite song and your heart will skip a beat like you're 19 again and you hate yourself for it. If he is not the man who still owns a piece of you, don't put his ring on your finger, because second choice love turns into first class regret. Marry the man that you cannot live without, not the one that you can live with.
Before I get into why women be cheating, there of course is the woman that will never cheat. She may do everything else. She might hit you, she might curse you out, she might disrespect you, but she may not cheat. But I have an example here of what this woman is saying, that she definitely wouldn't cheat. So let her speak.
Biggest flex is I've never cheated. My biggest flex is I've never left somebody because they lost a job. My biggest flex is I've never crossed somebody in that type of way. Now, have I had a mouth on me? Have I had depression? Have I been sad? Have I not been the best partner? Of course. But one thing you could never, ever, ever say about me is that I would cross you in that way. I would never cheat. I would never make you look stupid. I would never belittle you. I would never do any of that stuff. So one of my biggest things is I look this way and I would never cheat on you. I get a lot of attention and I don't give a fuck about the attention. Do you know why? Because you matter and your heart and soul matters. And one thing about us as women, we can't protect you physically because you're a man. But we can protect you emotionally. We can protect your heart. We can protect you spiritually. That's the one thing you should be very good about as a woman, is being that type of woman who will never cheat on a man. I don't respect people who cheat, y'all. I seen people cheat in my life when I was a young girl, and it traumatized me to never even want to do it. It hurts people.
Okay, to get that out of the way. And of course, there are men like that. No, under no circumstances that they would cheat. Now, I think with men is a little bit different. I do think the less experience or negative experiences that he has with women, the less of a chance that he will cheat on the woman. If he's real religious, I ain't talking about just playing church. I'm talking about he lives in his Bible, or he has high morals, or either he has a good example of his parents at home. Then probably he won't cheat. But at the same time, he will not be bouncing from woman to woman. He will not be known as the man that be going through a bunch of women, because I believe with both genders, there's no way you can be faithful to a person if you are bouncing around from person to person. No way at all. Men will look down on women, of course, that have high body counts, but I do think it affects men too, but in a different way. It affects men probably with their discipline and probably the types of women that they are attracted to. They'll say they want Susie Homemaker, but yet they keep going to the OF model. So everybody be honest with themselves. And women, y'all are no better. Y'all will say y'all want a good guy or a guy that treats you good. Some of you will be honest and say, oh, I like bad boys or something. And you should stay right there, because that is your type. That may be the type that you might be the best version of yourself for. Or maybe it gives you an excuse to not be the best version of yourself. I have quite a few clips here, because I already did the video of why men, even good men, will cheat on a woman. In that video, I'm not talking about men that are like a Drake or Future, a man that has no impulse control and just likes to sleep with every woman on the face of the planet. But for men that you will look at and be like, he don't look like the type to do it. He's not the type to do it. But under certain stipulations, needs not being met, blah, blah, you have to watch the video. And I'm not excusing cheating, because cheating is definitely bad. But I'm just giving you a reason why a man may cheat. I think men are more fixed being a certain kind of way. This is why I think more men, usually they are a certain way until maybe they hit a life event and maybe they'll change. But they are usually the way that they are going to be through their life, whether good or bad. Maybe you may get a blending of both, or maybe they discover who they really are later in life. One of the first ways I believe women will definitely cheat on a dude is if she has a guy best friend.
I'm single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, I got a dick appointment coming.
Well, who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
Wait a minute. It's kind of more complicated, like.
Can we stop pretending like having a guy best friend isn't a huge problem? That's like me going to my nutritionist and saying, all right, I'm going to start the keto diet. Let's do this. I am committed to this. Let's go. And then every time I sat down to eat something, I had a pack of Oreos with me. The nutritionist looks at the Oreos like, what's up with those? Oh, these, don't worry about these. I'm not going to eat those. Oh, you're not going to eat them? So why do you have them with you? Oh, these Oreos, I done had these Oreos since before I started this diet. I love these Oreos. These Oreos are cool. Don't worry about them. I have zero interest in eating them. I just like having them around. And the nutritionist be like, okay, so you ain't never had Oreos before? You don't like Oreos? No, I've had Oreos before. I just never had these ones, and I never will have these ones. Trust me, I will never eat these Oreos. And then one day that diet starts getting really hard. And you start thinking, man, I've been doing everything for this diet, but I ain't seeing no results. This diet ain't doing nothing for me. You look over and you see that pack of Oreos over there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
Look, I'm pretty sure it's an anomaly out there that the woman may not cheat on the guy and she has a guy best friend. I'm not going to come into a woman's life and be like, hey, you can't be friends with him no more. But I'm going to be conscious that he's there. Depending on how friendly they are, I'm going to be thinking in the back of my mind, like, well, I'm not marrying her. Definitely not going to have kids with her because I want to be 110% sure that they are mine. I want to know exactly why they are so close friends. What is he doing for her that I am not doing, that she has to keep running to him for certain things? And this is a definite reason why I believe that a woman having a guy best friend or having a lot of guys that she's too friendly with is just her backup plan.
There was a study done in the UK. I believe it was in 2014. And then it was done again in 2019. It revealed that over 50% of women have a backup plan while still in committed relationships. This means that they have a plan B in case their current relationship fails. Women initiate 70% of the divorces in America.
You say that you played the side piece role.
I mean, once you talk to enough women, you learn that's the best role to play, you know?
Is it really?
For sure.
No full responsibility.
For sure. I mean, once you talk to enough girls and you hear their stories, you kind of be like, okay, that's the position I want to be. Because the boyfriend's always the naive one. He don't know what's going on, and he kind of just, he's sitting there. But the side piece, you have all the fun with the side piece, right? You hit up the side piece when you want to go have a blast, and that's where I'm like, all right.
Hold on, I'm so mad at Reese right now. Reese is like,
yup.
Are you?
That's how it goes. That's literally how it goes. You always have more fun with the side pieces than you actual man.
Mm-hmm.
It's always how your man be boring, and like he just wants to stay at home and do nothing. And it's like, no, I want to go out. I want to go have fun. Like, let me go text this person. He gonna pick me up.
Right.
Down the street.
Pretty much.
Down the street, not in front of the house.
Down the street, not in front of the house. You and what?
I needed a drink to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've done that multiple times.
Not best friends outing best friends.
She would never say that's her backup, and maybe consciously, maybe it's a subconscious thing. Maybe it's a survival thing, because women are social creatures. They have to have friends or be in a community and stuff. Men can go monk mode. We can go in the wilderness and live by ourselves. Not all men, but another reason why women may cheat on the man that supposedly they love, and maybe they don't love him. Maybe they're settling on him, and you definitely don't want her to settle on you. A big reason is because she gets bored.
I cheated a lot of times.
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're a cheater. I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell the truth. I cheat.
What are the circumstances that make you feel like I'm about to cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored.
You feel like you're bored, or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. He be loving me. Like every guy I ever dated always loved me.
Similar like that guy said in the video. Some men will get bored of smashing the same woman. Now, truthfully, I never had that particular problem. Okay? I mean, if it's good, it's similar like I like cheesesteaks. I could eat cheesesteaks almost every day of the week. Okay? Now, I might have to put different stuff on it, and of course, I might have a taste for fried chicken, but I can eat something if it's good constantly every day. Now, women with being bored, can't say it's totally with the smashing, but it could be with the smashing. It could also be with the fact that maybe you're not funny enough. Maybe you're not taking her on adventures. You're not dangerous enough. If she ever says that you are boring, or this is boring that we're doing, or she looks really bored, do not take her seriously. I'm pretty sure she might be attractive and you want to seal the deal. Okay, fine. Do what you want to do. But do not get totally invested in that woman because once she gets bored.
Your last breakup, was it your fault or theirs?
Theirs, because they were boring me.
They were boring you?
Yeah.
What made them boring?
You know when they're just like really nice all the time and they just do whatever you want?
So like a yes man?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Was he supportive?
Yeah.
And he was there for you?
Yeah.
Was he loyal?
Yeah.
Isn't that what matters?
Yeah, but I don't want to be bored in a relationship.
You don't want to be bored?
I'm not fully into it.
She will move on. And the thing is, while women will break up with a guy, whether it's in a marriage, whether it's in a long-term or short-term relationship, I always find it funny that when a woman leaves a relationship, she slides right into a new one. Okay, whether it's online or off. Every woman that has ever broke up with me, it was somebody else. Even if it was another woman, it was somebody else there. And that person was there before we broke up. Okay, this is the big reason why I don't want to ever get serious with a bisexual. Not to say that all bisexuals are the same way, but see, look, I don't have the time to go through each bisexual woman to see who is different than the other one. And of course, if she doesn't tell you that she's bisexual, that's definite violation. That is a lie right there. And I always notice the woman that shouts the loudest of like, well, I don't tolerate cheating or I don't tolerate lying, something along those words, they be the ones doing that shit right there. Okay, and that's one of my big pet peeves. If you're gonna be preaching about it and saying that you don't do it, then I don't want to see you doing it ever. It's kind of like me. I don't smoke. I may occasionally drink, but I do not smoke cigarettes. That's not my thing. Now I won't judge or condemn somebody that smokes cigarettes, but I rather they don't around me, especially my woman. I rather she don't smoke, or especially not around me. Thing is, I'm not going to be saying that, and then you will see me lighting up a cigarette a few days later. It's like, oh, I just smoke this occasionally. No, I do not smoke, period. So, and the thing is, though, I don't beat over your head. So when somebody's beating something constantly over my head of what is wrong to do, is it wrong for you to do it? That is the thing. A lot of women do this thing of the double standard. Like, they can do it, but they don't want you to do it.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I was wondering, do you think it's okay if I text my ex-boyfriend Happy Easter? I mean, not like my baby daddy, just my ex-boyfriend, though.
I don't care. Don't bother me if you do it.
Okay.
I've been texting other women, my friends. Just friends, Happy Easter, Happy birthdays, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. Do y'all need anything like for Thanksgiving? Everything good and stuff like that. I'll be nice also. It's just being nice. I don't care. I'm a friendly person.
What do you mean you're texting other women?
And just saying happy holidays and stuff in general, like happy birthday, stuff like that. Happy Easter. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't care if you do.
So you're texting your ex-girlfriend or
just
random
friends,
women? I'm a little confused. Ex-girlfriend, random... What?
Just women I met on the internet. It's all just been texting them happy birthday and stuff.
You're texting random women?
Stuff like that. A woman will have lots of guy friends. Sometimes they're a little too flirty with. But if you as a guy has female friends, oh, that's a red flag. She can't handle that. Okay? That type of stuff right there. See, that kind of imbalance right there will have me doing things. That's why I need to meet a woman that doesn't do the bullshit. That she behaves like this.
This is what a real one looks like in 4K. No words needed.
I got school tomorrow. That's your boat. That's my boat right there. That's my boat.
See, dude in the red tried to play her man invisible, but she immediately put him front and center. That's the difference between a girl who's with you and a woman who stands for you.
No, you gotta ask, bro. You better. What you doing? You cliff farming or what? You want to take a picture? Or you want to cliff farm?
The loudest thing in this video is her silence. The fact she didn't smile or speak made the message 10 times stronger.
She doesn't talk behind my back. She's not running to other dudes. I know a lot of people won't think that's cheating, but I still think that's the micro cheating, building a foundation with another dude, thinking that he has a chance. And now I know. That's like their backup plan. Option B. Now, do all women do this? No. There are rare women that don't, like this. Find yourself a woman that thinks like this. You don't have to force her. She just does it.
Most disrespectful thing you can do to a man.
Giving like a man your snap, like no, that's not okay.
A good-looking guy has money, asks you for your snap. You want to give it to him?
No. I love my boyfriend. I love him to death. Hell no.
What about your IG?
My Instagram? No.
But why would you not give out your Snapchat or your social media?
Because I'm loyal and I love my boyfriend and I don't want anything to interfere with that at all.
Girls say that's not cheating.
That is cheating.
It is cheating.
100%.
Okay.
100%. Even if they say like I have a boyfriend, sorry, I think that's cheating.
And I need you. Okay, but those women are few and far between. They do not build women like I've never met one, and I never date. Well, I can't say because I don't know how all the women that I know think, but I never dated one. Most of them are double standard. Most of them like to walk along that line. And hey, maybe my picker's wrong. Maybe I'm picking the wrong type of woman. But the thing is, I don't always choose women that are similar like an Instagram model or the party girl. I've picked women that are kind of plainish. They are just as worse, especially when they get the glow up. And I guess women experience this too. When you are with someone and then maybe you get them dressing a little different, you get their hair done, you start building them up, then they feel like they're better than you. They feel like they can get better than you now. This is why I think Amy Schumer, that actress, coincidentally, after she lost some weight, she breaks up with the guy that she's with.
She's suddenly skinny. She is getting a little bit too big or too skinny maybe for her britches. And she feels like she deserves better. And she has just raised her value in the sexual marketplace. Now feels that she is finally free to go sow her wild oats and leave her husband in the dust. I don't know if I see it that way. I mean, that's a very cynical way of seeing it, but it is telling. They've had issues reportedly for years at this point. And only once she's skinny does she feel like they are non-negotiable and irreconcilable.
Let's face it, she had options anyway.
Okay, and it won't surprise me if she comes out with not breakup, they got divorced. It won't surprise me that she comes out with a full-blown relationship with someone else after she lost weight. So the same thing that a man might get more money and more status, that includes women too. If they get more money, more status, they may dump you. If they were chunky or overweight and then they lose weight, they start getting attention from different qualities of men that may be better than you. Then she may cheat or definitely leave you. But I always think when a woman leaves, it's a form of cheating in there, because she's not going to leave you unless if you do something that really pisses her off, like maybe she catch you cheating or you lost your job or something. But she's not going to leave you and not have someone else to glide right into. The worst case scenario is maybe she'll be hanging with her party friends, exploring, bouncing around from dude to dude, those wild party friends. So the same thing with women, if they have toxic friends like this. Then she may cheat on you. Okay, so it's a similar thing with why men and women will cheat. Now, some of the better reasons a woman may cheat on a man is if you're not treating her right. You're treating her like trash. You're putting her down, dogging her out. Of course, maybe she should just leave, but maybe she has nowhere to go. Maybe she's living with you and she's stuck. Maybe she doesn't work. That type of stuff there. If you're mistreating a woman, and I know some men will say, oh, treat them like trash, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I think that can work with certain types of women, but I also think they'll hit a threshold that they'll get tired of it. They meet the man that they think is someone that they would want to be with, and he starts treating her nice, talking to her good, then that can be an issue. Flip side of that is if she's in a work environment. Always, anytime you have men and women working together, in most cases, not all cases, because I've been at some jobs, especially when the job is kind of demanding and fast paced. You don't really have too much time to be flirting like that with the opposite gender. But if you have a lot of leisure time and a lot of talking and hangout time or something, then you can have that guy that's her friend that becomes her work husband, and she becomes his work wife.
Hey, you came to work today?
Yeah, my man just dropped me off.
I thought I was your man. Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. You getting thicker?
My man's gonna see.
Almost your lunch. Almost your lunch. Hey, Nick, did you get?
Bye. Oh my
Hey,
God,
baby.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, we did too. Tomorrow? You gonna work tomorrow? Hey, you came to work today?
Yeah, my man just dropped me off.
Okay, that type of stuff right there. And then that's another form of having the backup person, or either the person that's filling in the gaps that you are not filling in. A woman may cheat on you if you lose your job, lose your status, money. She may not outright leave you, but she'll start entertaining other men worse and start disrespecting you more. So is it worse for her to just outright leave you, or to stay and start building stuff right in front of you? And that's the thing too. A lot of times when women cheat on a guy, they will introduce you to the guy that they're probably cheating with, or their plan B or plan C or D. I know that now. A woman will be upfront. They will even tell the side dude, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. I'm married." Unlike men, that's why I say men and women lie about different stuff. Men may lie about their status, how much money they have, blah, blah, blah. A woman will lie about her character, how good a person she is. Maybe lie using filters and makeup, how good looking she is, or trying to hide if she's overweight by taking pictures from her neck up or something. That's the way that women lie. But women will tell the side dude the truth. And then she'll be telling, look, if you ever find out the woman is telling other dudes your business, straight disrespecting you in front of other men, drop her now. Now, of course, if you're married, like, okay, I'm pretty sure she's been doing that stuff before it got to that point. So don't marry her and don't have kids, if possible, especially not the kids. Okay. Because once she has you in the clutches and she's doing that funky stuff, she's going to ramp it up. And she's not going to care if you leave or not, because she get walk away money. Then another thing, women look at cheating differently. Society looks at women cheating differently.
My advice, if you're married and you think you're happily married and your husband starts to cheat on you, he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
And look at him, it's a piece of shit, and get out of it. Get out of that marriage. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk away.
Didn't you have an affair early on in the relationship, or when you were a brother?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but I don't think Andy ever knew about that.
He did say
what?
He did?
Yes, you would confess to him.
Oh.
He says he didn't stray from the marriage until you told him you had already strayed.
Oh, that's not true. I don't think.
You went first.
What happened? You had an affair?
I had a very brief affair with a very attractive Irish man. And it was just nothing. There's nothing. In terms of, it would never have broken up, I would never have broken up a marriage for it. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Jesus Christ. Helpless.
It's always not their fault. The man's failing. He's not smashing her right. He's too small down there. He works too much. He works too little. That's the thing too. I don't want to be going through this with the women that I meet. Is make you as a man feel like you're never enough. Okay? Even though I had my issue with Jeff Bezos, with him, the way that he did his ex-wife, okay, because she was there at ground zero. She didn't get billions of dollars of walk away money. See, that's one of the few times I agree with a woman getting walk away money, because I do think he did her dirty. And he upgraded to the Latina. And then the Latina ended up doing him dirty. I think they recently got divorced, but either way, the reason why I'm bringing him up, because I remember the Latina was flirting real hard in front of his face with Leo DiCaprio. And Leo DiCaprio was telling him and her, telling him, control your woman, and telling her no. That was blatant disrespect right in front of his face. And even him with his millions and his power and his status, he just took it. Okay? So all men, that's why I don't laugh at any man being a simp. Now, of course, though, if he's getting out of control or if he's becoming violent or stalkerish or something, then yeah. But I don't laugh when a guy is being a fool over a woman because I know I have done it. Now, the thing is, though, I'll try to advise him. I will wish that hopefully he gets out of that particular situation. So, no. And I might have missed some points right here of how and why women will cheat. I only understand those cases when the man is not giving her enough attention, which however you have to understand if he's chasing after money and status, he's not going to be able to give you that time. It takes a lot of energy to maintain a healthy relationship, and it takes a lot of energy to become successful. It's hard to do both unless if both of you are in the same business. If he's not giving her enough attention, he's not talking to her, he's treating her badly, then I understand when she strays away and starts confiding or leaning somewhere else. But when that dude is trying his best, she's just starting to feel resentful because of their living situation, or because they're not rich, or because they are struggling, because she's part of the reason why they are struggling, probably because of her spending habits, then I'm like, yeah, he should get out of it, and probably her leaving him was probably the best situation for him in the long term, not in the short term, because of course it's going to hurt. So anyway, this one was for the fellas. Give me a like and subscribe, and have a good night.
Again! My advice, if you're married and you think you're happily married and your husband starts to cheat on you, he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
And look at him, it's a piece of shit, and get out of it. Get out of that marriage. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't walk away.
Didn't you have an affair early on in the relationship, or when you were a
yeah, but I don't think Andy ever knew about that.
He did say
what?
He did?
Yes, you would confess to him.
Oh.
He says he didn't stray from the marriage until you told him you had already strayed.
Oh, that's not true. I don't think.
You went first.
So what happened? You had an affair?
I had a very brief affair with a very attractive Irish man. And it was just nothing. There's nothing. In terms of, it would never have broken up, I would never have broken up a marriage for it. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Jesus Christ. Help us.
Gotcha.